University and UCC, they all come here under us for this center. Within the Times Higher Education ranking, we rank the top 5 university in Ghana. Department has also ranked us as the most beautiful campus in the whole of Ghana and the 7th best in West Africa. The Fab Lab, the only one in any tertiary institution in Ghana or any university in Ghana, is right here. It's a maker space where all students from different fields can go there and design things and all of it. In Africa, we have only 4, and the one for Ghana is at Ho Technical University.
That was the Vice Chancellor of the Ho Technical University. Obviously, I wanted to hide the university a little bit and then, tease you more, but he has spilled the beans already. But this is the thing. If you are wondering why a technical university in the Volta region right here in Ho is eating the lunch of other bigger universities in Ghana, in West Africa, and even in Africa, well, the Vice Chancellor has all the secrets. If you listen closely, right, there's so much happening at the Ho Technical University that people don't take seriously. Trust me, you want to listen to this video and watch closely because there's so much happening, and even in the next year or two, the Ho Technical University might be one of the best universities across the whole of Africa. Let's go listen.
President, permit me to update the Congress on a few developments in the university. It's always important, even though I know many of you have been following the Ho Technical University's progress via social media. I wish to update you on a few developments which are very positive and enhancing the image of the university. In terms of teaching and learning, our program offerings have increased and also improved to cover many other areas. Some of the new additions to our programs now is the MSc Agricultural Sciences and Technology program, a Master of Science. We have the Master of Science in Hospitality and Tourism Management. Just recently accredited is the Master of Science in Food Technology, which is beginning just the coming academic year. We have the Biomedical Engineering Bachelor program, the BSc programs in Accounting, Finance, Taxation, Financial Services, Banking, and so on. We have the BSc in Economics and Innovation here, and the newest on board this academic year is the BA Communication and Applied Media Technology, which we have just admitted the students to level 100, as well as the Architectural Technology program. So right now, if you have your ward, you don't necessarily need to go to Kenya University to study architecture. You can do that right at Ho Technical University. Again, thank you very much. We are working to start the pharmacy technology program in the coming year. And I think this week I had a letter from the Pharmacy Council. They are visiting us, I think, next week to look at the facilities, and then we start from there. So the university is growing and expanding and becoming not only in the technical sense as it is, but to cover many areas, so that when it's like that, people in the Volta region will have to spend less on their children, because our time, we had only 3 universities. You'd either go to Tech or you either go to Lagos or Cape Coast. And you have to travel all the way to Kumasi. The transportation fare alone could give you some food. And so it's always important when we have these things here. Additionally, following the retooling of the main computer lab at the Octagon, we will be commissioning the state-of-the-art digital lab at the Department of Computer Science in the coming weeks. And the digital lab is supposed to support teaching and learning in the electrical electronics engineering department, as well as the computer science department. I know many of you are aware that in this university we have a Fab Lab. The Fab Lab, the only one in any tertiary institution in Ghana or any university in Ghana, is right here. It's a maker space where all students from different fields can go there and design things and all of that. It's just across the hospitality department, and this was possible through the DAD grant of 250,000 euro that we got from our partners. And again, many of you know the old library, but when you go there, it's no longer the old library. We have just renovated the place, and last year we commissioned the state-of-the-art a solar technology application resource center. It's a very important center of excellence for our country. This is for Ghana. It's not for Huteka University. In Africa, we have only 4. We have only 4. Yes, one in Ethiopia, one in Somalia, and one in Cote d'Ivoire. And the one for Ghana is at Technical University. Recently, those of you who followed the news in Parliament, Technical University was discussed in Parliament because of this project. And just last week, I received about 7-member delegation from Korea, led by the Ministry of Energy and Green Transition, to see how we can even upgrade the center. So what that means is that this center, as I said, is funded by the International Solar Alliance. And we have to work hard to get these centers. We appreciate God for these centers because we have a whole university called University of Energy and Natural Resources. But if this center should be at Technical University, then you should know that we are special in that sense. And as I said, is the only one in Ghana and then the 4th in Africa. I would also like to update you that our business school has been registered and now is a member of the Association of Advanced Collegiate Schools of Business, what is normally called AACSB. And it is a global business school organization of 1,900 member organization and very, very important organization. We are working towards a full accreditation of our business school. What that means is that when we are able to go through the process, students from the business school will have, in addition to the Technical University logo, AACSB embossed on their certificates, and they can work anywhere in the world. And that one also, we are the, apart from University of Ghana Business School, and I think UCC Business School, we are the 3rd business school and the only one from the Technical University to be a member of this association. Ladies and gentlemen, I would not like to bore you. Our academic, our staff profiles have been improving from time to time, and in 2019, when I became Vice Chancellor, we had only 14 academic staff having PhDs. Today, we are close to 80 people having their PhDs. And also, at the time I became Vice Chancellor, I was the only one on the professorial grade. But today we can talk about over 10 people being on the professorial grade. And of course, the first group of women who are the associate professor, one of them is a member of the HTU group. So we would like to thank you for all the support that you have been giving us in this sense. Again, we by the grace of God, the university has won a grant of 2.1 million euros to set up a center of excellence for biomedical engineering. And this is a grant we won from Skills Initiative for Africa. With all of these things, my faculty and staff competed for them seriously. It's the whole of Africa grant. They wanted only one, and we got it because we put in a very good proposals, and I'm very proud of my faculty and staff for doing this. What that means is that, you know, we have identified graveyard of biomedical equipment in our country, and so when something gets, you know, these days the treatment at the hospital is based on electronics thing, and when any device gets cannot work, they have to fly people from Europe or US to come and do that. Technical University want to change the narrative by setting up this center and train the next generation of technicians and engineers in biomedical engineering. I'm sure by the close of this year we'll commission that center as well. Another center of excellence that we should be proud of is the UNIDO Circular Economy Center, which was inaugurated in October 2024. The Circular Economy Project and UNIDO, you know, is a UN agency. We saw the advert, we competed for it, and we are hosting the center. And you can imagine we are hosting and coordinating KNUST and UCC. They all come here under us for this center. What that means is that it's helping us to work towards the attainment of the sustainable development goals. And so for the next 5 years, we are going to have the UNIDO staff residents at Huteka University working with us and coordinating the other universities. I recall when we went for the inception meeting in Accra, one official from the ministry at the time, a young lady, PhD, she didn't know I was seated there, and she was speaking, and even at the she could not imagine why KUSC will be there and Huteka University will be making this thing. Then one of the UNIDO officials from Austria told her that, Madam, the Vice Chancellor is sitting there. You don't know the capacity with which Huteka University has. And I'm sure if we are given a level playing field, we will do much more. So that center is also there. So as I draw the updates, because I don't want to bore you this morning, and I know many of you have been following. Currently, within the Times Higher Education ranking, we rank the top 5 university in Ghana, and also the first in terms of student engagement and experiences, and that is very positive for us. The EDU rank 2024 ranking of 300 best universities in the world also ranked Huteka University. In fact, 200 best universities in the world in terms of reputation, research performance, and alumni impact, has also ranked Huteka University as the best technical university in Ghana. And finally, the Green Metrics ranking. As you know, our campus is one of the finest in terms of the greenery and all of that, which we are very proud of. So Green Metrics ranking the whole world, they did that by doing you have to send photos of your campus and completing a lot of a questionnaire by the Planning and Quality Assurance Department. Has also ranked us as the most beautiful campus in the whole of Ghana and the 7th best in West Africa. And what that means is that we try to encourage our students to take care of the environment and ensure that we can improve our greenery. Ladies and gentlemen, as an institution, we are deeply dedicated to embracing and strengthening relationship with Huteposa, as well as fostering connection with our alumni as a whole. We recognize the immense value that Huteposa as a chapter and the alumni come. In fact, every institution is proud of their alumni. When Dr. Dre was appointed, and many others that we are here recently, Mr. Babito and Kogu are also in key positions, we are very proud that this is our student. The alumni are the blood wire of the institution, because they are the visible people that you can see that the person went through alumni. Anytime I hear the General Secretary HTU speaking on TV, I say, this is our student and our former alumni, and we feel very proud for all the things that you've been doing, because the institution tries to look for the alumni. You see, the interesting thing is that sometimes when you are there, nobody, you are not sure whether the institution knows you or not, but as soon as you mention the institution will follow you. Yeah, so they do that to all of us at all times. And I think I was telling Honorable the other day that we will need to, again, as we always do, identify all those who have gotten new appointments, and then we bring them together with Mr. Gbavito, and then congratulate them formally and do that, because it's a pride. And again, if I think the new MC is also our Stephen is our alum. He sat in my class actually, so he's my friend. I've already sent a congratulatory message to him. And then also my own district too now is my alumni who is there. So Afajato district. So Teyua, Mr. Teyua. Yes, so they all pass through here. The good thing is that, when we talk about the Legon and all the other things, the reason is that in the ministry, until recently, they are there. Ministry of Finance, they are there. Kia University is holding the finance minister. Oh, you got a PhD from us, remember. So there, they push them double. That is what it means. So if you are an alumni, you see your institution, you need to, ensure that you do that. His Excellency the President is an alumni of UG. So if the UG Vice Chancellor goes there, though he is the President, he still sees him as, as the Vice Chancellor. That is the essence of the alumni, the networks that we're talking about. It's very important that we leverage on these networks, first of all, to develop ourselves and also to add impetus to the university. What is important is that we hold high the image of the university and ensure that the university that provides a cover, whether you are the institute era, and we cannot complete the history of the university without talking about the institute. So the great strides that you have chalked, we are aware of that, and we are following keenly, and that's why Honorable Ganyaglo has been put in charge of the alumni relations, and he's doing very fantastic at the office. And I think he's been promoted to senior assistant registrar. I told him the other day he's here to watch the promotion even. But we are glad that he has this promotion. So our personal and collective contribution will support the development of HTU and to a large extent make the difference that will impact the lives positively and influence the quality and caliber of human capital and manpower that our institutions produce. So it's very important that we continue to work. You have a great institution, and the institution is recognized and respected all over the world. I mean, we are no longer an institution, a local institution. Recently, I got a call from the Executive Secretary for Vice Chancellor's Ghana, and she told me that she went to Cologne in Germany with one other Vice Chancellor, that's the traditional universities. And when he went there, Huteka University is all over the place. So they wanted something, and they directed her to come and see me before they can update these things. So it shows that we are not doing badly. Our students and alumni are not doing badly in terms of even competitions. I mean, there's a lot. You cannot just bring the competition and we will not participate, because one of the vision points is to make sure that our students and alumni compare favorably with others worldwide. And I think that they are not doing badly. And the final thing that I wanted to do, in line with the solar, we have also been designated the number one, the training institution for solar training by ECRI, the whole of ECOWAS. So very soon we are starting a new project called the ROGEP. Maybe some of you may be interested. They will train, so especially those of you in the technical area, they will train solar installers, designers, and it may be a sponsored something. So when they advertise, you can do that, because one of the things we want to cure is that the sun is free here in Africa. You go to Europe, they have little sun, but they have solar in their homes. And so they want Huteka University to be the pioneer in this. So when they train you, you can install, you can design. And this project, at the end of the day, we are even supposed to do testing of all solar panels that come into the country with support of Standards Board. So we are praying that the university continues to grow, and then we can also together render the services to you. I've always said, when your university or your institution is growing up, every day your certificate, the value of the certificate also what goes up. So pray for us. We are just humans, we have our own challenges, but pray for us so that as we work to advance the cause of HTU, we would also be leveraging on your support to do that.